Hello and welcome to Only Connect, the connections game where high culture meets low culture, where agriculture meets culture club. This show demands real knowledge and real brain power. There are no deals, no tiers, no boxes that might contain money. And if the phone rings in the middle, it's just because the producer has pizza delivery on ringback. Permanent ringback. Tucking into some hot, crispy questions tonight, on my right, it's the radio addicts. Dave Clark, an English teacher who regularly blogs about his quizzing exploits. Neil Phillips, an accountant from Northampton who enjoys reading and hill walking. And their captain, Gary Grant, a locum GP with a passion for exotic travel. They like nothing more than a bit of Radio 4 in the afternoons. They are the radio addicts. So, Gary, no doubt you describe Radio 4 as the jewel in the crown of the BBC.
Oh, no, that's clearly BBC 4, isn't it? With its well-formatted quiz shows and talented quiz show hosts.
You know, that's just what I was thinking. That is the answer I have on my card. Well done.
Maybe get some points.
But what's your favourite thing on Radio 4?
I quite like the theme tune to The Archers.
Do you switch off after the theme tune?
Yes. Oh, yes. I'm not interested in the actual show itself, but, you know, listen to the theme tune and then I switch back on when it's finishing again. I do quite like it.
Lovely. Well, good luck to you. Your opponents tonight are the taxonomists. Carol Scott, an art history graduate who's currently studying for a master's in psychology. Judy Verneau, a classics graduate with a postgraduate diploma in library and information sciences. And their captain, Liz Scott-Wilson, an information architect for a leading London law firm who won New Zealand's University Challenge in 1981. Liz, you're all taxonomists. You're not squeamish about all those corpses. But some viewers might not know exactly what it is, if you could explain.
We help organisations organise, describe, arrange their information so they can find stuff again.
So it's a little bit like nothing I can think of.
Yes.
And you were on University Challenge in New Zealand?
I was.
How would that compare with Only Connect, do you think?
Well, clearly we had a lot more agricultural and rugby questions because that is our cultural heritage. And if any question finished with the words Edmund Hillary, Kiri Te Kanawa or Ernest Rutherford, we were quids in. And that's a wee bit different here, I'm afraid.
You never know. Anything could come up. That's the beauty of Only Connect. But we're never going to find out what comes up unless we start the quiz. In round one, teams, I will simply ask you, what is the connection between 4 apparently random clues? The fewer clues you need to see before giving me the answer, the more points you'll get. If you get it wrong or run out of time, I'll throw it over to the other team. Radio addicts, you won the toss, so you'll be going first. Please look at the board and select your Egyptian hieroglyph.
Can we have lion, please?
You certainly can. First clue coming up. Time starts now.
Simon Belmont. Do we know who he is? No. Next.
Yeah, he's a video character.
Video character?
Video game character. Father Kalakana, I don't know.
Who was he in The Exorcist, actually? He might have been. Need another one to wait. Next.
Oh, they all kill demons, vampires,
and
demons.
Yeah, something along those lines. So all Exorcist types.
Go for it.
OK. We believe that they all kill supernatural beings. They're exorcists or they kill vampires, etc.
That was about 19 answers in one. Why don't you try giving me one clear answer?
Do they kill vampires? Right, they all kill vampires.
They are vampire hunters.
Right.
Yes, Simon Belmont, as you say, in the Castlevania video game series. Yeah. Father Callahan, do you know Father Callahan?
I thought he was an exorcist.
He's a Stephen King creation. I believe he's in the Dark Tower series. I haven't read it, and frankly, I don't intend to. Buffy Summers, of course.
Vampire.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Van Helsing from the Dracula novel. They are vampire hunters. Well done. Over to you, taxonomists, to please pick a question.
Horned viper.
The horned viper is sliding towards you. The first clue is going to come up, and your time starts now.
Oh, it's a dress, someone's famous address. Next, please. Are they in fictional series of some sort?
Are they Neighbours or something? Do you know?
Not on the Neighbours. Next one, please. Oh, good Lord.
No.
Well, there are addresses where certain types of people live.
It's got to be characters in a
book. I can go for another. Next, please. Oh, good grief.
Got 10 seconds.
No. Addresses in Neighbours or something.
There are addresses in Neighbours.
I'm afraid they're not. I think in Neighbours it's just number 4 Ramsey Street, number 5 Ramsey Street.
Number 6 Ramsey Street.
Ramsey Street.
That's not it, so I have to throw it over to the radio addicts for a possible bonus.
OK, we think they're all addresses of fictional characters on television. 52 Festive Road is definitely Mr Ben, and 29 Acacia Road might be Desperate Housewives.
I'm afraid I can't give it to you. I was generous to you before, letting you have another go on the Vampire Hunters, but this is very specific. These are the addresses of cartoon characters. Yes, 29 Acacia Road is where Banana Man lives. 31 Spooner Street is in Family Guy. The final one, 52 Festive Road, is, as you say, where Mr Ben lives. 301 Cobblestone Way. Well, if I tell you that living at number 303 Cobblestone Way is Barney Rubble.
The Flintstones.
The Flintstones live at 301, so no points there. But radio addicts, you may now pick your own hieroglyph.
Twisted Flax, please.
Twisted Flax. Ah, it's going to be the music question, so you'll be hearing your clues. First one coming up now.
Don't know it. Do we know it?
No,
Next.
it means nothing to me.
That's Bowie.
Right, it's from Cats.
Yes. It's Memory, isn't it? Memory. Next. It's the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh, it's Cats then.
Cats, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The connection's Cats.
Why do you think that is?
Number 2 is Memory, which is from Cats. 3 is by the Pussycat Dolls. And 1, frankly, we've never heard of.
It's Bowie.
It's Bowie, and it's something to do with
Putting out
cats.
part of our gasoline, but
The first one was Putting Out the Fire, the theme from Cat People. You're completely right. Had you not buzzed in, you'd have heard Duet for Two Cats. Well done. And back to the taxonomists to pick a question.
2 reeds.
2 reads. These are going to be picture clues. You've got the picture question, but you need to solve it in exactly the same way. What's the connection? Time starts now.
It looks... Next, please. Right, so Eiffel Tower in Paris. The first one is also in a capital city. It's not Rio de Janeiro or something like that. Sorry, Brasilia maybe. Next, please. All right, that's Seattle's Space Needle.
Yeah.
They're not tallest structure. No. Next, please.
10 seconds.
It is Crystal Palace.
So tall.
They were built for festivals, would have remained.
3 seconds.
They were all structures built for festivals.
Or to commemorate a particular time.
What sort of festivals?
Expos.
That's it. They were all built for World Expos, World Expositions. You're looking at the Unisphere, built for the New York World's Fair. Paris World Fair was the Eiffel Tower. The third one is the Space Needle, which was built for Seattle's World Fair, and Crystal Palace, of course, built for the Great Exhibition, otherwise known as London's World Expo. So well done, you get the points. And back to the radio addicts to pick a question.
Water, please.
Water. First clue coming up. Time starts now.
It's in Morocco, isn't it? Yep. Next. Natal, South Africa.
South Africa. Named because it was discovered on
On
Christmas
this day, but
Day.
that's not helping us much, is it? It's something to do with the words. Next. Polish. I mean, I think it's something to do with the words.
Well, yeah, Natal and Natal, Polish and Polish.
Tangier and...
I
think we
would
need the
go
next
for the last one.
Yeah. Next.
August and August. Depending on pronunciation, they have different meanings for different pronunciations.
Yes. We think both words, all the 4 words there, have different meanings depending on how they are pronounced. For example, August and August, Polish and Polish, etc.
How would you know which way you were supposed to pronounce it?
It would be how you pronounce the first vowel. Natal, Natal, Polish, August.
Changes
August.
meaning for where you put the stress on it.
I'm afraid I can't accept that answer. I'm going to go over to the taxonomists for a possible bonus.
In one word, they have a stress on the first vowel.
That's not it. Now, I'm going to have to ask for you to be specific here. You were terribly close there, radio addicts. These are words that change their pronunciation and meaning depending on whether or not they have a capital letter.
Right.
Yeah.
Without a capital T, it's tangier. Natal becomes natal, Polish becomes Polish, August becomes August. It is the capital letter. They are what's sometimes known as capitonyms.
No, you're right.
The capital letter is what
didn't have that.
makes the difference. So no points there. Taxonomists, you will have the Eye of Horus. Your first clue is coming up now.
Casino
Next,
Royale.
please.
Yeah.
What the heck is that? Next, please.
Centre.
What's the name of the person?
Name of the family. Name of the... Yeah. Plaza.
Next, please.
Thermidor is a month.
Oh, they're always... Are they all
In-
Lobster Thermidor, Oysters Rockefeller? Are they ways of...
Yes, I like that.
I like that.
They're all named ways of preparing seafood.
They are seafood dishes, specifically shellfish, in fact. It is clams, casino, mussels, mouclade, oysters, Rockefeller, as you say, lobster thermidor, shellfish dishes. Well done. At the end of round 1, then, the taxonomists have got 2 points, but the radio addicts are ahead with 4 points. On to round 2, where the clues are going to come in sequences. This time you will never see the 4th clue, however hard you try, because my question is, what is that 4th clue? You may see 1, 2 or 3, and of course the fewer you see, the more points you get, as long as your answer is correct. Radio addicts, you're going first again. Pick a hieroglyph, please.
Horned viper, please.
The first in a sequence is coming up. I want to know what would come 4th, starting now.
2 jacks equals 1 jewel. Anything? Next, please. Cup.
2 jewels.
Oh, no. I mean, is this some sort of whiskey? I mean, I know this, I think that's...
I thought it was gill, though.
Gill, yes, that's right, yeah. This isn't going well, is it? Next. 2 cups equals 1 pint.
And 2 pints equals 1 quart.
OK, should we go with that?
That's all I can think of.
Doesn't sound right, does it?
No,
We'll have to go with
seems
that.
too obvious, but...
Yeah.
Go with it.
Okay. A bit dubious about this one, but we'll try 2 pints equals 1 quart.
Why would you think it would be that?
It's just ascending size of volume measurements, but that seems a little bit simplistic.
Welcome to the show. You've got the right answer.
All right.
2 pints equals 1 quart. The specific definition is there. American liquid measurements. That's
okay.
what's odd about it.
Good
Many
save.
people have been foxed. In American recipes, they say 1 cup. And in this country, people tend to just get a mug out of the cupboard. I once made a recipe for Bobby Flay savoury muffins. The recipe said this will make 12. I made 200. So now I know, because I've learnt it from the question, that 1 cup equals 240 millilitres. They're American measurements. Next in the sequence, 2 pints equals 1 quart. Well done, you get the points. Taxonomists, please pick a question.
Twisted flax.
Twisted flax. First in a sequence coming up, I can tell you that these are going to be picture clues. What might appear in the 4th picture? Time starts now.
Spinning
The
top.
spinning top. All right.
Okay.
Next, please.
The
The
Colosseum.
Colosseum.
Something
Spinning
else
top
around
and the
the
Colosseum.
Okay.
Colosseum.
Can't even think. Next, please. Spinning top again.
Okay, excellent.
Oh,
Spinning top, Colosseum, spinning top.
top Colosseum. Top.
Don't know. That is very odd.
Is it
Be the
anything else
Colosseum
other than a
again.
spinning top that is called?
No, as far as I know, it's just a
All right,
spinning
well,
top.
I'm going for the Parthenon.
Why?
It's an ancient memorial.
OK, and you're thinking spinning top.
Colosseum.
I have
Spinning
to
top.
say it is a mystery to us.
The Parthenon is not what I was looking for, so I'm going to throw it over to the radio addicts for a possible bonus.
This may be the most desperate answer we'll get all series, but the Colosseum.
I tell you what, if I could sing you the answer, I would, but I promise nobody wants to hear it. You're the top. You're the Colosseum. You're the top.
Louvre
You're the
Museum.
Louvre Museum.
Well done.
That fantastic Cole Porter song, You're the Top. The Louvre Museum is what I was hoping to see next, but no. And now, as everybody quietly sings that in their heads, I know it'll be in there for the rest of the show. So now you've got a double challenge to gloss over it and try and hear the answers. Radio addicts, please pick a question.
Lion, please.
Lion, first clue coming up. What's 4th? Time starts now.
Short. That could be anything, so we'll just go. Next. Short, good. Is it some sort of rhyme or...
Long, the short and the tall.
the short, good.
The short, the good, the bad, the ugly and the other one.
No, it's all very vague. I mean, we need the third one, I think.
Go
So
for the
next.
one.
Short, good, full. Monty, full. I'm struggling. I mean, if
No.
got anything at all, I mean,
No.
short. Pull up short, something good. I mean, it's definitions of something. Full.
A short measure, a good
Short.
measure, a full measure.
No, we really haven't.
3 seconds. Let's hear it.
Long.
If for the reason...
The reason, again, we haven't got a clue. We may as well go for something rather than nothing.
Well, there is certainly method in that, but you have not gone for the right thing. So, taxonomists, do you want to have a go?
I'm afraid we're going to copy our esteemed colleague's tactic here and go with back.
Right, just because it's another
It's another short word.
word.
Just another short word.
Now, I'm shocked. We've got men on one side, New Zealanders on the other, and nobody knows about cricket. How has that happened? These are lengths of cricket deliveries. Short, good, full. Next would be Yorker. After that, I believe full toss is what would come next after that. But no, taxonomists, please pick a question.
2 reeds, please.
2 reeds. The first clue is coming up. Time starts now.
Well, it's a man's name and it's a river.
And it's a tennis player next.
Next, please. I'm thinking Australia here.
Characters and...
The rivers, Bullis and Burke, Murray River.
Try again.
So going
Okay.
to...
The Swan.
What's the
which is
river in
Perth,
Melbourne?
is the Yarra.
And in Perth, it's
The Swan.
Swan.
Why?
Australian rivers, east to west,
East to west.
finishing in Perth.
I'd love it if that were the answer, but I'm afraid it isn't, which means I have to show the third in the sequence to the radio addicts, and you get to have a chance to tell me what comes forth.
Yeah.
Barber.
Why?
They are the head
Chairman of
honcho,
the TUC.
chairman of the TUC.
A very tough question if you're not from this country, I must say, but you're absolutely right. They are General Secretaries of the TUC, Len Murray, Norman Willis, John Monks, and followed by Brendan Barber. So you get the bonus point. Very well done. And it is your turn to choose a question.
We'll go for Eye of Horus this time.
OK. First clue coming up. Time starts now.
Mull, Island of Scotland. Give me anything. Next. Mainland.
That's an island as well.
It is an island. It is possibly ascending size, in which case it would be Lewis, if there are islands off of Scotland. Next one would be Skye. I think we should go for the next one.
I agree.
Next. Yeah, it's Lewis. Sure, it's Lewis. Lewis.
You should have gambled one clue
should have
earlier. Lewis, full name Lewis and Harris. They are islands of the British Isles in increasing size. Very well done. And taxonomists, that leaves water for you. First in a sequence is coming up now.
38. Okay.
Next, please.
Okay.
All right, so they're not revolving around an axis.
They're the same upside.
Down.
No, they're not.
Yeah, that doesn't. No, not.
88, the words. Next, please.
90, it's 16.
16.
Why?
Because they're going up one by one if you turn them upside down.
You are right. It's the numbers 88, 89, 90 and 91 upside down. So the next would be
Brilliant.
16 or 16. Very well done. At the end of round 2 then, the taxonomists are up to 4 points, but the radio addicts are ahead with 9. Round 3 is the connecting wall. 16 jumbled up clues that the teams need to sort into 4 neatly connected groups of 4. Taxonomists, it's your turn to go first this time. First decision, would you like the lion wall or the water?
Lion, thanks.
Lion, OK. Well, you're going to get a point for each group you find, a point for each connection. Bonus points if you get them all right. You have got 2.5 minutes. The clues are about to come up. Time starts now.
Oh, right. Sheridan, they're generals. Centurion is a rank in the Roman army.
So sergeant,
Tiger,
centurion.
Barber's pole, that's a bit of an odd one out. US flag and Barber's pole both have stripes. Does anything else have stripes? A sergeant has stripes.
Blue murder. Unwashed.
Great
Great
unwashed.
unwashed.
Great unwashed. Great unwashed. Great bear.
Yeah.
Great dictator.
And
Great
Great
depression.
depression. Try that.
Great unwashed, great
Bear.
dictator.
Depression.
Yes. All right, now the stripy one I think might be the flags, the Barber's pole,
Tigers.
the
Yes,
tiger,
That's a
and
very good point.
Skein.
Skein has
Skein could be.
stripes. Oh, well,
Try
Barber's
it,
pole
try
was
it.
the other one, yeah.
Sherman tank.
no surprise then.
Is Challenger a kind of tank?
Challenge is the spacey thing,
Spacecraft, yeah.
but none of the others look like spacecrafts to me.
Parliament, collective nouns.
Oh,
Well, I wondered
was
about that, but
whoops
a
or
charm,
crows? Ah,
A charm.
well
a
done.
parliament,
You've
a
got it.
murder.
And all right, let's go for
Charm.
a
A
skein.
skein, yes.
About a skein.
Yes!
Now, with two groups, you just get 3 goes, or the wall
Okay.
freezes.
Right, so we're talking definitely possibly stripy things. The flag, the barber's pole, tiger.
Try this.
Yes, but Centurion's a rank.
Yeah. Yeah, but the others aren't, so that's not going anywhere.
It's not. Sherman is a tank.
It is
Are
a
the others
tank.
tanks? Sheridan?
Okay, I should
Well, let's go for
start
tanks.
doing the...
Shall I try tanks?
Tank.
Sheridan, Challenger, Centurion,
Okay,
tiger.
go for it, go for it.
Okay.
Sherman. Right.
No, I think those 4, Sheridan,
Okay.
Sherman...
Because the other
Challenger.
ones have stripes.
Yeah.
That's it, you've solved the wall. Very well done. An immediate 4 points for those groups, and there's bonus points now for the connections. Dictator, depression, bear, unwashed.
Great.
All preceded by the
Great,
word great.
yeah.
That's it, the Great Dictator, Charlie Chaplin, Great Depression, bear, and unwashed, quite right. Skein, murder, charm, parliament.
They're all collective nouns for animals, birds in
Birds in
particular.
particular, I think, yeah.
Collective nouns for birds, that's exactly right. Do you know what birds?
Well,
Parliament
Parliament
vowels,
is...
I
The
think.
murder of crows, I think.
Yeah.
A charm.
Yeah, I think,
You know,
yeah.
no.
Well, you're right
Charm
about
of
murder of
Parliament
crows.
of owls.
Parliament of
The
owls.
vowels, yeah.
It's a skein of geese,
Ah.
and a charm of finches.
Oh, okay.
Next one, Sheridan, Sherman, Challenger, Centurion.
They're all tanks in the American Army.
They're types of tank, it's as simple as that. And then the last one, US flag, sergeant, barber's pole, tiger.
They all have stripes.
They're things that have stripes. Do you know why a barber's pole has stripes?
It used to symbolise the red blood and the white bandages going round the pole.
They actually wrapped bloody bandages
Oh.
round the
Ah,
pole.
Really?
That's always a nice advert for a
Yeah,
barber,
yeah,
isn't it?
exactly. You'd
But,
want to go there.
But in the days when bloodletting would be part of the service you could
yes.
have done, the barber was also a surgeon. Anyway, you don't care about that. You care about the fact that you got 4 points for the groups, 4 points for the connections, a bonus 2 for getting it all right. That is a maximum of 10 points. Very well done. Time to bring in the radio addicts and see what they can do with the connecting wall. It'll be a different wall, of course, the water wall, which hides 16 new clues. They must and can still be sorted into 4 connected groups of 4. Radio addicts, you have got 2.5 minutes to solve this wall. The clues are about to come up. Time starts now.
Okay. Joey's a young kangaroo.
Yeah. Cho-Cho-san is in Madam... Is it
Butterfly.
Madam
She's a
Butterfly?
butterfly. So is Pinkerton.
Right.
Do we know any others in that?
Suzuki, perhaps? I don't
Suzuki,
know.
I would imagine so, yes. So should we try
Right.
that? We'll try that. Cho-Cho-san, Pinkerton, and who else can we have? Goro, Pinkerton. We'll try that.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
There we
it.
go.
Goro, that sounds
Try it.
feasible. Try that. Yeah, that's
Lovely.
one.
Right.
Indian
Sub-Zero is... Oh, gosh, he's... Is he in the what do you call it? The Invincibles?
Invincibles, possibly. Sub-Zero. I know him as a character somewhere. Lewis, of course, is in Morse. Scorpion King, Squid, Scorpion, are they different, the same types of...
Not really, no. Scorpion's arachnid.
Right. Fraser Crane. Are there any other types of crane there, perhaps?
No.
Joey Fraser, no. Has it got a military tattoo?
Spin-off series. Joey's a spin-off of Friends. Fraser's a spin-off of
Brilliant.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Lewis is
Yeah.
a spin-off of Morse.
Angel and Lewis.
So what's the other one going to be?
That was
Brilliant.
Now, with 2 groups, it's 3
Yes,
strikes
right.
and you're out.
Okay. David,
Indian ink, Invisible ink,
Yeah, that's
Tattoo
it.
ink.
You're about
Yes.
halfway
Squid
through the time.
Squid Ink. Okay.
Try it.
Right.
Yeah.
What's left? What's left?
I would leave Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, and Liu Kang, which might be characters in video games, possibly. Okay.
You've solved the wall. Very well done. So immediately I can give you 4 points for the groups. Can you get the bonus connection points? Group 1. Pinkerton, Cho-Cho-san, Suzuki, Goro.
We believe they're characters in Madame Butterfly.
They are characters in Madame Butterfly. Next group, Lewis, Angel, Joey, Fraser.
They're all spin-off series. Lewis from Morse, Angel from Buffy, Joey from Friends, and Fraser from Cheers.
And what does Buffy do for a living?
She's a vampire killer.
Yes, that's right. I think she's the theme of the evening. There's Buffy again. That's it. Spin-offs. Tattoo, Invisible, Indian, Squid.
They're all types of ink.
They are types of ink. And the last group, Sub-Zero, Reptile, Scorpion, Liu Kang.
They're all super villains.
Well, we think they're all villains, super villains in comics.
Have another go.
Right. Okay. They're all villains in
Superman.
Spider-Man.
You're going so fast in the wrong direction,
Right,
I'm going to stop you.
okay.
I wanted to help you because you mentioned something to each other when you were doing it that was closer about video games. They are characters in Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
Of
no.
course.
Video games, not comics. So you don't get that one, but you do get 4 points for finding all the groups, 3 points for the connections you gave me. That's a total of 7. Let's see how that leaves the overall scores. The taxonomists are up to 14 points. The radio addicts still slightly in front with 16. And if you think you could do a connecting wall faster than that, why not try? You'll find one on the website. The address is coming up on your screen. So, teams, this is now a very close race, and round 4 is always decisive. There are a lot of points available, so it will be decided here. It's our missing vowels round, or as I like to call it, only consonants. We take out the vowels from well-known names and phrases. We squidge the consonants together. You must tell me what those names or phrases are. But I am not generous in this round. I don't just give it to you if you've got something a little bit right. It's got to be exactly precise. Or you lose a point and it goes to the other team for a bonus. So, fingers on buzzers. The first group are all businesswomen. Taxonomists,
Martha Lane Fox.
1 point. Tax. Too long, I'm
Anita
afraid.
Roddick.
You must lose a point and it goes over to the radio addicts.
Dame Anita Roddick.
Dame Anita Roddick for 1 point. Next clue. Addicts,
Jo Malone.
correct, 1 point. Addicts,
Laura Ashley.
yes, 1 point. Next category, psychological conditions. Tax,
Oedipus complex.
1 point. Tax,
Paranoia.
yes. Tax,
Trauma.
correct. Addicts,
Personality disorder.
correct. Next category, Cole Porter songs. Addicts,
Anything goes.
yes. Addicts,
I get a kick out of you.
yes. Don't know this one. Every time we say goodbye, next clue. Addicts,
I've got you under my skin.
correct. Next category, states in India. Tax,
Assam.
yes, 1 point. That last one was Manipur, but it's the end of the quiz. The taxonomists have a very good 18 points, but the winners with 23 points are the radio addicts. Suddenly very strong on Cole Porter when he didn't get You're the Top in a round before. Strange. Taxonomists, lovely to see you. Thank you for playing, but I'm afraid you are saying goodbye. But radio addicts, you are the purple light of a summer night in Spain.
Thank you very much.
You're the National Gallery, you're Garbo's salary, you're cellophane. Or, to put it another way, you're through to the quarter-finals. Very well done. Join us next time when more keen quizzes will be here because, like all good things, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing in public. Goodbye.
Coming up next tonight on BBC4, a delivery service with a dangerous difference. Meet the Spitfire women charged with delivering the planes to the front line. Next.